Well, I have Jude Odion Ighalo with me today. Today we're going to have this kind of interview where I ask him a question, he asks me a question. We're going to play. He's a journalist, I'm a journalist. Let's leave all this football matter. So it's both of us that are talking. We're going to have back and forth conversation. It's going to cover the World Cup qualifiers, his career, his journey in Saudi Arabia. We've had talks about Manchester United before, but we might go back there and talk about a whole lot of things. Odion, how you doing now?
I do fine, thank you. And you?
I did try now. Since now that adopt me, so I know I did safe. First off, I bring special greetings from Emmanuel Sebastian and his mom and his entire family. Thank you very much for helping us to give them, shelter. That's the way I put it. Thank you very much for helping us to provide shelter for them. And from the entire Elegbete TV and radio family, thank you for what you do and thank you for the support you provided. So let's start. The last time we'll talk about you going to Saudi Arabia and how the decision come, and I don't even get any wind of it. At least I always get information, but this one I not just get with boom, Saudi Arabia. And you play for Shaba. You went from the Odion, thank the Lord, to Odion, the Eagle has landed, and it was nice. But all of a sudden, good relationship just go bad. But how they just say all things, because you be Bible picking, so I could Bible. They just say all things work together for the good of them that love God and accord according to His purpose. As bad as that situation will make you no go Nations Cup, it also provide you the platform to play in the World Club Championship. So talk me through the events from Al-Shabaab to Al-Hilal.
Well, first of all, I will say it's not going everything. We thank God for everything. Sometimes some things happen in a man's life and we go crazy about it. We don't know that God is even planning a bigger thing for you, So I was supposed to be in the AFCON and all that, So I was preparing, doing well in my team, scoring goals, and everything was going on. They did not tell me they won't allow me to go to the AFCON, So they did not get invitation. NFF said they sent invitation. They said they did not get it. I didn't know all this was going on, but they were keeping it away from me because they don't want me to upset.
Oh.
Because then I was doing well, scoring goals and all that. Because they know if I get upset like that, it won't stay with me and I won't put my mind into a game for them and all that. So
okay.
I got to know 4 hours before my flight that I cannot leave. I was packing my bag. I already brought my bag downstairs. I just let me chill a bit before I drive to the airport. Then before you leave, they always give you a exit visa as long as you're working here. So it's the club that will send it to you, then you present it at the airport before immigration will stamp you out, When you come in, they will stamp you in with the entry visa. So it's exit and the entry visa. I sent our team manager message. I said, you have not sent me the entry exit visa.
Yeah.
He said for what? I said for traveling. My flight is in 4 hours. He said flight to where? I said I'm going for the national team. We don't know I'm going to the AFCON and all that. He said we didn't get invitation. I said what do you say? Are you joking? That's what I said. I said I started laughing are you joking with me or what are you saying? He said no, you didn't get it. Check your mail. I said they copied me in. NFF copied me in and all. I said no, we didn't get it. And I forward the email. NFF sent to me. They said no, this email we are not using this email anymore. I said what are you saying? Is it not the same email? They sent the invitation when I went to the World Cup qualifiers in Lagos. The World Cup qualifiers we played against
Central African Republic.
Yeah, in Lagos. Is it not the same email they sent? And they say yes, because they send the email and they copy me and all that. So what is the difference? They send the email, they copy you, and they copy the team manager, they copy me and all that. So because this one they did not copy the team manager, they copy me and they send to the club. So So we started going back and forth, and I called my agent. My agent called INB. They were trying to go where my agent was talking to them like they were bent on saying that. And if that was me to cancel the ticket, put it the next day. We were like back and forth again with the next day and all that. So they start saying all sort of things. That's why I know. The third day, that's when I know they don't want me to go. After they changed the ticket again to the third day, that's when I know they don't want me to go. I was so upset. I was very upset. And I didn't go for training for 3 days. You know, before they, when I say if I'm not come to train, they're going to sanction me. I say, hey, you can sanction me. I say I'm not feeling fine and all that. They have to send doctor to go to hospital to go do check up and all that. I say I'm feeling sick, so you can't force me to train when I'm feeling sick and all that. You know, you and everyone, but they just don't want me to go and all that. So I get really, really angry. You know, even in training, I was not training well and all that. Even the game, I was not smiling. I was not talking to anyone. The president, since I left, and did not speak to him. The team manager and all that. Just my teammate, the coach, called me. I was talking to me that you are very upset and all that, but just going by your mood and play. You are playing for yourself. You are not playing for these people. You already know how these people are and all that. So since then, that's when I have bad blood with them and all that. They know I was not happy and all that, you know. And the best solution is for us to part way, you know, because if not, I'm not going to give my best, you know. Even before then, I play like 2 games. I did not put on my best and all that. I said, you don't want me to go, but you're not going to get the best out of me because you people who are playing me since the beginning, you didn't tell me you don't want me to go. You can't be laughing in my front and doing all this, you know. So that's how it is. So when they like that clue that I'm having issues with them and all that. But come my agent, then they work with them. The striker was being for Timmy Dennis going to Turkey and all that. I called my team that I want. My team started putting big money on my head. My agent called me that. Do you imagine what this? How much this will sort of sell you? And I said, for me, how much did they buy me? They paid 2.5 million euros to Shanghai, and they were requesting for 6 million. You know, so, but they don't say this Iran is a big team here in Asia and they have money and all that. So that's why they stick to their ground and they paid 6 million euros to buy me from them. You give me go ahead to talk personal times and all that. I just wonder with my agent. It's not up to 30 minutes where I go on personal times. Then they made that evening, the next day I will play a game, friendly game for them. That's it.
You know, when I look at that move, it takes me back to the beginning of your career. Like, I was saying to myself, if Odion was at the beginning of his career, would he do this? Because we were talking, me and you were talking back and forth, and I remember we were having a conversation. I said, the president is calling me, I'll get back to you again. And I was like, Odion, calm down. Don't. You said, listen, guy, you know me, I don't easily get angry, but I am angry with these people and I can't pretend. They will know that I am angry. I was like, don't take it easy. I mean, I know you're angry. You have every right to be angry. I was preparing to go to Cameroon at the time. And you said this words to me. Say, guy, am I not supposed, because we had a plan. You come to Lagos, I'll come meet you. And then the next day you go to Abuja. And you said, listen, these guys will never get the best out of me anymore. Right there, I just knew, Odion is going to move. Odion is going to move, but I don't know where it's going to. And I remember you telling me something is going to be announced maybe today or tomorrow. That was Al Hilal. And then it happened and you moved. Now, when you were negotiating personal term with Al Hilal, did they tell you, we can't pay you more than what your former club is paying you, or they just told you, you know what, whatever, name your price, I will pay you?
They know I was desperate to leave there and all that, so they use that too as a bargaining. The problem is, they say they are paying too much to get me, you understand? So they can't give me what we're asking for and all that. So it's almost the same thing I'm earning in Shaba, I'm earning, but just slight difference. But if they did not pay that kind of transfer fee from me, I know I would have getting more But for them to pay that kind of money and all that, it's not like they told me. I saw the contract on my hands and all that, how much they are paying them and all that. So it makes everything work. And for me, I just want to even leave, even though they even pay me less than what Al-Shabaab is paying me. I will even leave because first of all, I'm not happy there anymore after what happened. Second of all, this team is a more bigger team than Al-Shabaab, and we are playing, fighting for every league. I have more possibility of winning a cup with them than Al-Shabaab and all that. So that's why I said it's best for me to leave and that's why I agree to whatever. It's not to 30 minutes we agree, and that's it.
And then immediately you came in, the coaches, they introduced you to the players, you played a friendly match the next day, and then they told you, we are preparing for the World Club Championship, and you're going to lead our line. So we need you. At Al-Shabaab, they told you straight up that, look, you're the biggest player that we've ever signed, and we need you to not only just play and score goals for us, but also inspire our player, like you're on the field captain. At this club, Bafetumi Gomis had just left. Now it was you coming in to replace him, but to do better than him. What was the conversation? The coach, leave the management now. They've done you. They signed you in. What was the conversation between you and the coach?
There's no big conversation. He just told me that they've been watching me for long and all that. They've been saying me that even in December, if the president called me and all that. I said, yeah, they've been in contact with my agent. My agent was telling them that no way Al-Shabaab will allow me to go because I'm the only striker, I'm scoring goals, and selling me to the rival team again. It's no way, So when they had that I'm having some issue with them, that's why they use the opportunity to press and all that, Because they really want me and all that. There's no pressure. Forget what Gomez has did here. They know the kind of player I am. I should come. They don't really want me to really play, but they want me to use my experience in the team to help the other guys and all that. They believe in me and all that. That's it.
When you signed for Manchester United, you already have Bruno Fernandes that you played with before. There were people you played in the EPL. These guys were people even before you came in. They had already started having a conversation with you. What was the reception from your new players, your new teammates? What was the reception like?
Yeah, the reception is okay. They welcome me when they take me as one of their own. So it's always easy when the team accept you, bring and all that, try to help you in everywhere and all that. It makes life more easy for you, So I had a very, very good reception and I'm happy about that.
And then after that, we were playing at the African Cup of Nations. We didn't have we were the only team that went to this AFCON without dropping any single player because we didn't even have the complete complement of our team. We went to the African Cup of Nations. You're watching from Saudi Arabia, different time zone, but you're watching there, and you saw us beat Egypt, and then Sudan, and then Guinea-Bissau, and then eventually we played Tunisia and got beaten. Now, my take for you was, did you see that team and say, Osimhen is not there, Tebo is not there, Leon Balogun is not there, I'm not there? Was there ever a time you look at the team and say, if I was there, or if we were there, we would have done something different? Or you look at the team and you compare to what they were playing before and you say, well, I think these guys, they did everything that they should have done.
Well, they did well. For me, I believe they did well and all that, Some of these players you mentioned now, including me, might be there and things will still even go the way you want, or it might even go lost. Football you can't predict football. It's a game,
True.
Never win, lose or draw, So people are saying this, people are saying that. Those boys did their best, they did their best and all that. When they play the first game, people are saying, this, that, they are the best. So they did well in the first round. They didn't lose any game. Won on their game. The only team that won on their game. So why are they crucifying them now? Because they are knockout stage. One little error will take you out. Even the best team in the world, in knockout stage, if you make one mistake, you are out. So they did their best. You can say, okay, if Osimhen is there, if I was there, things might be a bit different because we have my experience is there. Osimhen is doing well. It's a very good scorer. It's a workaholic. He will run all the defenders down and all that. You can say it's slightly different, but I don't think you can talk down on those boys that were in there. They did so well. I'm happy about their performance. Is it Ajegunle? Is it Nacho? Is it Dola? Is it Omar? They did well, they did their best, So just give them kudos. I know Nigeria will always want winning, always want victory and all that, But still, sometimes you have to take the positive out of some negatives, So they did their best.
Now we're playing Ghana. We're playing this Ghana game. I tagged it the $10 million game, and the reason why I tagged it the $10 million game is the World Cup group stage. Just playing in the group stage, you are the FA is entitled to $10 million, and maybe a lot of people don't know that in 2018 it was $8 million, and now it's $10 million, and they're even angling for it to go to 12.
I don't know that one before.
I don't cause trouble now.
So now if you qualify now, they should give me like $5 million inside the money.
Only. Cut take now. You know you get the money. Cut take out. How much you go tell you say, I bet if I'm not invited you again, I beg. I know this for trouble. But that's a joke anyway, guys. Guys, don't take it seriously because the first social media people gotta go twist them upside down. But basically, I targeted the $10 million game, and share with me some of your growing up experience about Ghana. Because for me, Ghana was the team that we don't want to play. Ghana and Cameroon were the teams that we don't want to play growing up. Abedi Pele, Yeboah, Yopreku, this one, that one. What were some of the memories you have about Nigeria playing against Ghana when you were growing up?
There used to be a big rivalry between Ghana and Ghana must go and all this kind of stuff and all that, So it was always been a rivalry. And if you check the statistics, Ghana have won Nigeria more than we have won them. So that's why it even makes it more serious. Some of them already boasting and all that, But it's a different ball game. This is World Cup qualifier. Any team that wins is through to the World Cup. So for me, it's like a do or die game in Barcelona. No. Even though nobody is going to die, but for me, we call it a do or die game. We have to qualify for the World Cup. I don't know how God is going to do it, but I believe by God's grace we're going to qualify for the World Cup.
So I'm going to drag you back a bit to 2016. And July 2nd, 2016, the World Cup draws. The World Cup qualifiers draws was made. And yes, Nigeria, there's Cameroon, there's Zambia, and then there's Algeria. The only group of the qualifiers that have 4 African Cup of Nations winners. And Nigeria had not qualified for back-to-back African Cup of Nations, and everybody, this team will not do well. Nigeria will not go far in this competition. We will not even qualify. But then we went to Ndola, we beat Zambia. We came back, we played against Algeria, and then we played against Cameroon. Now, I want to focus on that Cameroon game because you were a different beast against Cameroon. The mindset going into games against smaller teams, and the mindset going into games that are teams that are our rival. What is the shift? How is the shift of mindset?
It's different because when you're playing a big team and you know that it's a do or die affair, you're not going to take chances. You have to do everything it takes to win the game and all that. Small teams, it's a psychological thing. Small teams, sometimes you relax and say, okay, we're going to win because it's small team and all that, But when you're playing big team like that, any little mistake you do, any little mistake you're going to do your house. So you have to change your mindset. You see that Cameroon game, before every camp, you're not going to try to say, hey, this game, you have to win it, not about, because you have to win that game to qualify because I think we lost some games during that time, and because most of us were not invited because I was playing in China, then Miguel was in China, and some other players were not invited. So when the team get tougher and all that, we are being invited and we play that game. You see the way that game goes because Cameroon were star-studded in that game.
Yeah, they were.
And I believe they just won the AFCON then, right?
Yeah.
So they came with everything. But we battered them at home because first we are playing at home. Second, we are determined from the first minute that this is do or die. If we don't win this game, we are not going to World Cup. So we don't have any choice. So we start that game like from fire till the end, and we went to Cameroon to go and play one day to go and play 1-1 draw game. So it's a mindset and it's psychological, you know, when you're playing against a small team and when you're playing against a big team. Even though you said, it's not small team in football, that's still playing in your head, you know. It's psychological.
Let's jump a bit into the World Club Championship. The last Nigerian player that we saw play at the World Club Championship, Finidi George and Kanuako, and then there was Mikel Obi. How was it? How was the preparation for you? Because it was a new club, you're playing the World Club Championship, your first game, was okay, 6-1, and then next game was going to be Chelsea. I mean, they're coming European champions, you know them from England, but how was the preparation like?
Well, it's still in my preparation. You know, we know it's a big game. We know it was a tough game. When you're playing against a Premier League team, you know that you have to be ready to run for 90 minutes. You know, because everybody knows the Premier League is running non-stop for 90 minutes. You know. We believe they're a big team, but we did not just give up. We believe it's football again. You know, anything can happen. So we go out there. We did our best, and it was just 1-0. And I know we had a couple of chances to equalize and to even win the game. Like I said, it's football. Chelsea is a big team. We respect to them. They did well, and they won the championship.
Let's look at something away from football now. I think that apart from Samuel Chukwueze, you and your mom is 5 and 6, or you and our mom. It's 5 and 6. This thing, how do people react to you, like your teammate? Do people call you mommy's boy? You know, back in the day, woman rapper.
They call me mommy's boy. Everybody call me mommy's boy now. But it's normal. It's my mother now, so I call me mommy's boy too. It's the mother that gave me life. Everything I have today, every success and all that. Without that woman, there's no me. It's impossible to achieve everything I've achieved in my life today. This is my 17th year, if I'm not mistaken, in professional football. And I've been even getting more better and better. If that woman did not give me life, so I thank God, my children, my mom, I'm good. So that's why I don't joke with my mom. We did a lot of sacrifice for me to be where I am. So today, many people don't know, but I'll tell you, when she was running around inside the rain, inside the sun, to get me football shoes, selling ice water in front of the compound. When I would cry that I need football shoes, cry I need money for transport, cry I need money to buy water for training. She was the one. I don't have many that was helping me then. She was the feedback. I would be crying, hitting everywhere. She would give me even the market money she's selling, you know, to go and buy football shoes and all that. So how can I just forget I don't take care of my mother? Even apart from that, even though she did not do nothing for me, no, she's the mother that gave me life. So she deserves everything, even more than what I'm doing for her. She deserves it.
Don't you just love Odion Ighalo, Sha? So let's talk about you being domesticated. Like, how much of a good cook are you?
Well, I don't know how to cook that much, but I know I can cook.
Set up.
No, I don't know how to cook that much, but I know I can cook.
I mean, I've been to the house and I see how you are pampered. Like, I was like, the other day I was like, Mommy, why are the pampered this way? Like, make it
I work hard for it. I will just say I've been mommy's boy. I mean, they say me they don't pamper me.
The pampering is too much. It's too much. Okay, so
even my mother said, if I tell her I go sit, if I come house now, I get cooks for house. I get chef. I get caterer. I get people that cook. I get workers for house. If I come now, they say, Mama, I'm gonna sit down. Leave them, let them do the work. You know. If you go kitchen, go to them, make them do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. You know, direct them out. I say, Mama, sit down. Sit down. Maybe these people they work, they serve you since when I know they.
Nigeria mother need to hear those words. To sit down for where my mother.
No, you know they bring sit down. Go to tell them do this. You want to make sure everything they okay for him boy now.
But I think it's a good thing, you know. And last time, one of the things that a lot of people don't know about you is how you are vested in the community. And I know you don't like us talking about this, but most times we are on social media like, oh, Ozil just gave $250,000 to this person that is sick. They just take care of 5 people. And you see some comment, when Nigerian player go do their own. I'm like, okay. These Nigerian players, we too like to do things in secret, but let's have a little bit of conversation. Let's talk about your orphanage a little bit. You know, I remember you telling me that you pray to God, God, give me money. I will first of all build the orphanage for these children before I will build my house. And immediately you finish that, the whole deal that gave you the mansion that you live in came. But you know, when you sit down, I saw you the other day you were celebrating 4 years, 4 years, right, of building that property. And I'm saying to myself, how does he even carry this? Plus the extras that you do, friends that you help to set up business, friends that you provide money for to do Uber, widows, over 150 widows that you take care of. How do you sit down to address this? Because I was looking at the Neymar documentary, and they say Neymar have like 250 workers. Who are the people that run your business for you? Because you're kind of like different from every other footballer that I know from Nigeria. Who are the people that run your business? How do you sit down, have time to train, have time to do what you do? Every time I call you, you're always picking my phone, returning my message. How do you have time to manage all of these things together?
Yeah, I have people in charge. I have a PA, like 2 different PA, I have workers. As I have pastor, I have people that is in charge of so many things I do. You know, I have my orphanage, I have my board of trustee, consists of one of my pastor, consists of my PA, which is my uncle, consists of my lawyer, and 2 other people. You know, widows, I have people taking care of the widows, and some other business. I have people working. You know, it's not easy. Even in my house alone, I have like 10 workers in my house in Lagos. Both cleaners, laundry people, cook, house manager, and different and all that. You know. So you have to try to manage and see. I don't have sleepless night about it because I have my PA and people that sort out all that. Only when it's become difficult decision making, that's when I call me and said, okay, we're going to do like this, we're going to do like this. That's the final. But apart from that, I have people that is doing all that for me, so it does not give me any sleepless night and all that.
The other day, somebody said that you're the LeBron James of Nigerian football because of the kind of team you have, and this is not direct comparison, but it seems to be like that because you come across as one of the most organized footballer. But in all of this, you don't do clubbing, you don't drink, you're pretty much very straight and organized. And you showed your family, your 3 lovely children. I'm one of the few people who've come into your house and hang out with your children, eat on, be together. Now, listen, I want to know is, you kind of like cut out time for everybody. It's not a person who wants to reach you that can't reach you. Many players say, go and talk to my agent first, or talk to my PA, talk to this person. But you're pretty much accessible. So, if I take your phone, when I look at your DM, what's the message pile like? What is it like?
As I'm talking to you, as we are talking now, I don't get like 6 missed calls, message coming in and all that. But my PA is calling me, they don't know my program. This is calling me for this, that is calling me for this. So it's always about I only reply when I need to reply and all that. The ones I can do, I do. The one I cannot do, I leave it and the other people sort it out, So it's normal, because, success does not make you become absent from people, you understand? Because thank God I'm privileged to be where I am so today. It's not because I'm the best, it's because I'm better than someone. It's just because God put me where I am so today. And I try as much as I can to give audience, to do whatever I can do to help anybody I can help, even though it's a tiny bit, because nobody knows tomorrow.
True.
Nobody knows tomorrow. We are all blessed today. You don't know who is going to help my son tomorrow. You don't know who is going to help my daughter tomorrow. You don't know who is going to help my sons or me needing help tomorrow. So, in a way, one way or the other, just try to touch lives bit by bit. We must not it's only God that can change any man's life. As I am, I can't change your life. No matter what I'm going to give you, it's not going to change your life. It's only God that can bless you, that your life will be changed.
You just never change my life. That'll be funny. That'll be funny modesty. No, hey, that'll be funny modesty for me. This is how people scam their friends.
Change your life. It's only God that
so you're telling me that if you give me $5 million now, my life will not change?
Me, I get the $5 million. I won't give me first. For your life to change.
It don't do. Let's not even talk about it now, so that I not go verse. I'm in a happy mood. I don't want to be angry.
Everybody can change. There's only God that will change somebody's life. So
God can use you.
Just try to do the best. Yeah, you do the best you can and just try, because you can't help everyone.
True.
You can't help everybody. So you just have to do your best and make the rest. That's it.
The greatest fear for a football player, and you're getting close to that place, the greatest fear, and back in the day, I try. I'm a student of the game. I read the history of the game. I follow the game very well. The greatest fear for every football player is the first 5 years after retirement, after this career called football, this beautiful career that you've done 17 years. I guess you have like 3 more years, you do 20 years, and you lock down and you say, and the good thing is these days, because of how people take care of themselves, you can still play another 5-10 years, right? But the painful part of football is when you're playing, you're helping everybody, you're taking care of everybody. No footballer historically have ever produced a graduate while he's still playing. So you will finish football before you start sending your children to secondary school or university. And then all of a sudden, the crowd will begin to reduce. And we've seen this with almost everybody, whether Europe or Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I dare to ask this question, Odion. Have you saved enough to take care of you for the next 50 years?
I'm not saying enough. The more you give it, I don't know the same way you're spending it. You're using it.
True.
You lifestyle, you have family, you have kids and all that, No, only God knows tomorrow, but I'm trying my best to invest a bit I can and save money, especially for my children's education, put money for them in trust and all that, so that their way of living will not change after football, So there's a standard they have lived, after football. You don't want it to just drop like that, So even though it's going to drop, it's just a bit. So they know that, okay, Papa is not working anymore, the money is not coming every month and all that. So you have to learn how to manage some trust, but not drop like you drop totally. So that's why we have to save money and make sure kids. For me, if it's for me, I'm okay, but I have kids, and they live in London, they go to private school and all that, My first son is just 12 years old. So it's still a long way to go. Like I said, how many years I'm going to play? If I play too much now again, I'm going to be 2-3 years. You understand? So now I need to save money for them to keep to the university level where they turn to 18 before they start taking care of themselves, or I'm doing any business I'm doing, or join me whatever I'm doing and all that. So
I sat down one day and I was saying, you played in Europe, you played in Asia, China, you played in Saudi Arabia. Would you play in the MLS if the offer comes?
Of course. I like to play in MLS because even before I even signed for Hilal, there was some people talking to my agent about it and all that, So, but we already got Al Hilal here, and it's in Saudi. It's not difficult to assume. So maybe my contract finished here. Who knows? I like to finish my career. So if it's for 1 year or 6 months, why not? I still keep option open, and my agent still have contact as well.
Okay, so let me put it this way: how long do you have to stay with Al Hilal? Your current contract?
I I signed 1.5 year contract. My contract year was supposed to end in July 2023, but with 1 year option to 2024 June. So we'll see how it goes.
So before I let you go, I know that you have a game to play tomorrow and you're in camp, so they'll soon tell you lights out. You know that it's going to happen now. The World Cup, big deal. The World Cup is big deal for us. Your last World Cup didn't come out good. 2018, the World Cup didn't come out good. We just went to the Nations Cup. Maduka Okoye felt the weight of what Jude Odion Ighalo felt in 2018. You're coming back to the Nations Cup. Are you trying to come and redeem yourself? Like, I've not played. I've had a good Nations Cup. I won the highest good scorer award. Whether we win it or we don't win it, I don't care. But I had a good Nations Cup. Are you coming back to this national team to say, you know what? I'm taking Nigeria to the World Cup and I want to redeem myself. I want to stand out. I've made it in Manchester United, Watford, everywhere I've gone. The World Cup, I want to sign my signature there and people will know, yes, this is Odion. Is that something burning on the inside of you?
No. I'm a very quiet and peaceful guy. This national team, how long Governor have been fighting me for it, and I'm President Amajo and all that, So I don't have anything to prove again to anyone or to, like I said, I've been playing for how many years? I've played far and wide in Europe, in Asia, in everywhere, So at my age now, at my personal, what do I have to prove again? That I've gone to the World Cup, I've gone to the, if I'm not going to the World Cup, it's okay, I'm dying to go to the World Cup and all that. I have the certificate at home for people that went to World Cup, to Asian, to AFCON, Club World Cup, this, that. So, played in Man United, so what's a bigger achievement and all that. So there's nothing boiling in me. It's just as a patriotic Nigerian, when things were not okay for me after the World Cup and all that, Gonetro stood by me and Nigeria stood by me, and now they're calling me back to come to the national team. Would I turn them down? And all that, No disrespect to anyone, see if they're doing well and all that. They say they need me, so, and it's my country, I'm a Nigerian, so why would I turn? So people are dying to play for the country, and me, they are calling me, they're begging me to come play. So why won't I go?
So there's some.
So,
okay, you were saying something.
Yeah, so that's it. That's why I said I'm gonna come back. But some I've been seeing and hearing so many things on the internet and all that. Me, I'm not a drama person. Anybody can say whatever they want to say. As long as you not come to my face or touch me or put one in my head to say it, you are free. It's your opinion. You're entitled to say whatever opinion. But if you defame my character, then that's a meet in court. I don't have anything to say to anybody, because I had some people saying sort of this thing, he paid, he do this. Me, Odion Jude Ighalo.
They don't know you.
Me, Odion Jude Ighalo. Me, Odion Jude Ighalo. I repeat 3 times. We pay to play football. No, I can't, and I will never do it.
What?
So I'm just trying to see the person that will run that stuff again. Then he will go and tell me in the court where he see me when the transaction take place and all that. No. So I'm not a problem, but that's why I just swipe back under my feet. Everybody with their opinion, they can say whatever they want to say. I'm blessed already, so I don't need anything to make me bigger than where I am so today.
So one of the crazy story that I heard about you was when you went to Lyn Oslo in Norway, and it always makes me laugh when I think about it. You went to Lyn Oslo. It was winter. It was snow. It was about the same period, right? It was around August, and you went outside and took snow and put it in your mouth, and the other players that you went to Norway with said, bros, this thing too cool, I beg, I go back. And you said,
yes,
if not here, I won't die. I better die. I'm not going back.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about some crazy things that you've done in this your football career. 17 years in the game. Let's talk because you're too perfect, you're too clean, fine boy. No, see, although there are some nonsense that you've done. Let's talk about them today.
What nonsense that? Tell me that.
I don't know. Tell me. What's some crazy things that you've done? Like who goes that and go and pack snow and put for mat? Not salt, ice cream. What was your rationale? Why did you go and be licking snow in Norway?
Yeah, before I went to Norway, I've never seen snow in my life. So it's like new to me, you know. So that's why I had to do that and make that reaction. You know. I tried to test it to see if it tastes like salt or sugar or something. So.
Okay, so I remember when you were flying to China, we're talking on the phone, and I asked you this question: Odion, if they bring frog for this China, you go shop? And you laughed and you said, "Don't worry. I would talk to you later." And then you went. Your time in China, did you eat frog? Be honest with me.
I did not. I did not.
But you saw people eat frog, yeah?
I did not. I didn't see anybody eat frog, bro. I did not.
So what's all this talk about people eating frog in China, eating lizard?
Some people do, but I've not seen anyone do. You know.
Saudi Arabia. You know, I wouldn't have even thought about it that Odion will go play in Saudi Arabia. Come on, Saudi Arabia. I know that you come from a Muslim family, but you are a Christian boy. And then you want to go to Saudi Arabia and go and be pointing your hand to God like this in Saudi Arabia. Man, were you not worried? No, were you not worried when you first thought of going to Saudi Arabia? Like is this right?
No, because I love challenges, you know. I played in different countries. So going to Saudi Arabia is another step again in a different direction, you know. Even though it's a Muslim country and all that, you know. So it's like I just told you now, I like to play in MLS, you know, because I've not played in that part of the world. So I like challenges, I like different culture, I like new languages, I like new places, you know. So when the opportunity comes, I don't turn it down. I go and make my mark there, you know. So that's it.
So you play with all type of characters: Paul Pogba, the crazy one; Bruno Fernandes, the one that is always aggressive, who wants to win; Alexis Sanchez, the Troy Deeney, the fighter, is a proper English boy. He's a thug, mushing. Tell me some of the funny characters that you played football with, like funny characters in coaching, in players. Let's talk about some of them and what they do.
There's so many, like they say, Pogba likes to dance in the dressing room and all that. Troy Deeney is funny. The Watford.
Alan Uyom.
Alan Uyom, very crazy guy, funny guy. When I turned down my first offer in China, that then he said every month I should be coming, so I turn my ear, be slapping my ear because I would like to turn that kind of money down, you know. So I played with so many funny guys, you know.
If you choose that they said you must do business with like 3 people that you play football with when you retire, you must do a business with them. Who are the 3 people you think, oh, this one all he had now business, like Matthew Flamini and the rest of them?
Like in Manchester, I say Juan Mata. That guy is an intelligent, business, smart guy, you know. Yeah, but I can learn from him, you know, because he has invested a lot in properties and even a big restaurant in Manchester.
Yeah.
So he's very intelligent.
Who again? I need 2 more.
Liam too is a smart guy. He likes to invest his money. He don't like to buy anything with his money and all that. So, I think those two I'll say. I can't.
So there are some footballers in my day where they can go to club from Monday to Friday, drink, do whatever. But on match day, they will still play better than even you that is, serious. Have you ever had an encounter like in Chicago Bulls? It was Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman can come from prison, from detention, and come and win a game for you. Can come from nightclub and win a game for you. You have those kind of characters when you played football.
Some players are some are gifted. Some players are gifted. They are very good players. And in every human being, we must see one character of people that is not good, So, for me, I've not encountered those kind of stuff in every teams I've played, but I've read about that, even the case of Ronaldo and all that, Some players are just gifted. They'll come and win game for you. Like, you wake them up now, the game is starting in 5 minutes, they'll raise their shoe and they'll come in, they'll do well. So, that's how it is.
I do have a football club in Ekpe called Ighalo Football Club. And when we spoke some time ago, first time we had the first interview, you said if you finish your career, you would like to coach and probably be an agent.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is like, that was 2015. It's 7 years ago. Have you changed your mind?
I would say yes.
You know what, Coach Ajegunle?
But not really. I want to be like a football agent. That's why I'm building my academy, my football academy, so that I'll be taking players out, coaching players, teaching them what I've learned in my year of football outside, and bringing them back to Nigeria and helping them, the ones that is good, take them to trials outside and all that. So I feel, because I'm the kind of guy that like traveling and all that, So being a coach and staying in one place will not be good. So that's why I decided to I would still like to get a coaching badge, but I think traveling with players and being like a football agent, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
All right, while we're about to let you go now so that you go rest, I know that your 2 hours ahead of us, so it's pretty late over there with you. We have like 4 minutes to wrap this up. Is there any special message that there's somebody out there you want to pass a special message to, somebody you want to tell that don't worry, hold on, things will be better, somebody who just strike you, maybe you saw on social media, you heard in the news, you just, I know that when the person sees this message, it will make their day, like, Odion, saw my tweet or saw my Facebook post or this, and is passing a message. There's somebody you want to pass a message to?
Well, I just want to tell anyone or any person that's going through any challenges in life that they should hold on there, hang in there, keep fighting, that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Joy always comes in the morning, no matter what you're going through, being personal, being in your workplace, whatever. Hold on to God, believe, and God will see you through. God bless you all. Stay safe and stay blessed.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time with me. I really appreciate, and I appreciate the fact that every time I call on you, you're always there for me. But as I let you go, would you ever want to do a reality show for yourself?
I don't think so.
No, because if you say yes, I'll sign the deal for you now. I'll do a reality on you. I'll sign it. You know I'm into content now. This is what I do. This is the new me.
I don't think I will do it.
You don't want my camera to be running around you, following you as you travel around the world?
Yeah, but if I want to do that, I just want to do it to keep for myself, not to do like a reality TV show, you understand? So that when I finish playing, I can be watching that, show my kids and all that.
Okay.
Not like using it to do like
my people will talk to your people and we will do it for you, just for you privately. Thank you very much for your time. God bless you, and I wish you success in your game tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.